Every traveler can find something to like in Michigan. The great state offers something for everyone, from the adventurous to the intellectual to the cosmopolitan. If you're planning to travel to Michigan, then this video is for you. In this video, we're going to look at the 10 best places to travel in Michigan. So without further ado, let's get into it. Number 10. Tahquamenon Falls State Park. In Michigan's beautiful Upper Peninsula, where Tahquamenon Falls State Park is, the beautiful waterfalls that give the park its name are the main attraction. It is situated not far from the glistening waters of Lake Superior and is mostly made up of magnificent forests and woodlands. The Tahquamenon River, which meanders amidst the tall trees, is the home to the upper and lower falls, the two most breathtaking views in the park. The latter is a breathtaking succession of little waterfalls that swirl around a picturesque and solitary island, in contrast to the former, which spans over 60 meters in width and plunges 15 meters down a steep overhang. Number 9. Holland. Holland is a small city on Michigan's Lower Peninsula. It is close to Grand Rapids and sits on the beautiful shores of Lake Michigan. The Tulip City, which was founded by Dutch Americans, is one of Michigan's most popular tourist spots. It is known for its unique history and the beautiful bulbs that line its parks and windmill-dotted gardens. The Holland Museum provides an interesting look at Dutch history and culture in the United States, while Veldere Tulip Gardens and Windmill Island Gardens both have many wonderful flower beds for tourists to enjoy. There are historical structures to explore the Dutch Village theme park, along with a clog factory, windmill, and costume museum. Number 8. Douglas and Saugatuck. The twin communities of Saugatuck and Douglas, which are close to Lake Michigan and the mouth of the Kalamazoo River, are located immediately south of Holland. The two nearby towns, which have almost become one, are now one of the fanciest and most popular resort areas on the Gold Coast. This is because they have a busy but laid-back vibe and a friendly, open attitude. More than a dozen excellent art galleries, as well as unique stores and seaside eateries, can be found all across the town. There are also several cozy B&Bs, and beautiful beaches like Oval Beach are close by. If you wish to travel a bit farther afield, Holland and Grand Rapids are also close by. The communities have a long history of drawing the LGBT population in the Midwest, as well as families and boaters from Chicago and Detroit. Although Saugatuck and Douglas might get crowded on weekends and in the summer, they are still well worth visiting. Number 7. Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. Pictured Rocks, the country's first national lakeshore, is on the beautiful Lake Superior shoreline of the Upper Peninsula. Pictured Rocks is the country's first national lakeshore. It is on the beautiful Lake Michigan shoreline of the Upper Peninsula. It is home to breathtaking rock formations, waterfalls, and caverns, and was given its name for the colorful sandstone cliffs that line its rough coastline. The rocky cliffs, which span more than 20 kilometers and are multicolored, soar majestically up to 60 meters and offer breathtaking views of the lake. Wonderful waterfalls like Munising Falls and Sable Falls are tucked away among its varied landscapes, and hiking trails wind through all the magnificent scenery. Kayaking or boating on the lake is one of the greatest ways to get up close to the beautiful sea caves, granite arches, and multicolored cliffs. Number 6. Isle Royale National Park. This incredibly wild national park is located in the northwest of Lake Superior, just across the border from Canada, and includes not just Isle Royale, but also a large number of smaller islets in the waters around them. It was started in 1940. It protects a lot of beautiful land and is known for having a lot of moose and timber wolves. You'll frequently have the park's dense forests, rocky ridges, and picturesque shoreline all to yourself because of its remote location and low visitor volume. Camping is a thrill since it immerses you in a raw, untamed environment, making wildlife sightings practically certain. People can fish and paddleboard on its many beautiful lakes and streams. They can also hike along its many routes and trails. You just cannot top the Isle Royale archipelago and its amazing animals and vegetation for a unique adventure experience. Number 5. Traverse City. Traverse City, which is situated in Michigan's Lower Peninsula, is tucked away at the end of Grand Traverse Bay's lengthy natural harbor. The Old Mission Peninsula divides the gorgeous bay in half. Lake Michigan is nearby, and the bay itself has excellent scenery. Notwithstanding some urban sprawl issues, the city is a really nice destination to visit. Together with the breathtaking Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore, the Lalanu Peninsula is a home to a variety of quaint towns, amazing wineries, and a variety of outdoor activities. Traverse City, also known as the cherry capital of the world, has a number of excellent breweries and interesting historical sites. The Dennis Museum Center hosts top-notch Inuit art expeditions. The National Cherry Festival's parades and competitions in July are among the best times to travel there. Number 4. Grand Rapids. Grand Rapids, the second largest city in the state, is located on the banks of the Grand River in the western part of Michigan. The ancient center for making furniture was built where there used to be a series of roaring rapids. Today, the area is best known for its growing craft brewing industry. There are about 25 grape breweries all over the city, and in the last few years, a lot of fancy cafes and restaurants have opened up. The Gerald R. Ford Presidential Museum, which examines his life and accomplishments, is one of the museums in Grand Rapids that are worth visiting in addition to its nightlife and culinary options. Over time, the city has built up a great collection of public art, and the Frederick Meyer Gardens and Sculpture Park has some of the best shows and installations. Number 3. Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore. Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore, one of the most well-known and scenic tourist destinations in the state, is situated in the northwest corner of Michigan's Lower Peninsula. Nature lovers and people who like to be outside will love its beautiful dunes, beautiful beaches, windy waterways, and remote islands. The National Lakeshore, which was founded in 1970, protects a variety of landscapes and is home to a vast array of animals and plant species. The region's most famous feature is definitely the tall dunes that surround Lake Michigan's beautiful shoreline, but it also has beautiful forests, streams, and lakes that are great for a wide range of outdoor activities. Together with kayaking, swimming, and hiking, the North and South Manitou Islands have some excellent campsites. Number 2. Detroit. After Chicago, Detroit is the second largest city in the Midwest. It is a major cultural center that has been praised for its contributions to music, art, and architecture for a long time. The D is once again bustling as new construction, companies, and attractions inject life into its skyscraper-dotted streets after suffering decades of neglect and deterioration. Many repair and redevelopment projects have turned empty buildings into hotels, offices, coffee shops, and art galleries, among other things. Detroit is a great place to visit because it has a huge number of Art Deco buildings, a beautiful waterfront, and a big, busy theater district. The Detroit Museum of Arts and other top-notch museums can be experienced during the day, but at night, tourists can explore the city's edgy and vibrant music and nightlife scenes. Michigan's artistic and cultural center is not to be missed, with so many fascinating sides. Number 1. Mackinac Island. The magnificent island bearing the same name, located in the dazzling Straits of Mackinac, which divide Lake Michigan from Lake Huron, has been long a well-liked vacation spot. It was historically a significant port in the North American fur trade and was a subject of multiple battles between the British and Americans. It is located between Michigan's upper and lower peninsulas. Nowadays, the island is renowned for its incredible collection of Victorian-era structures, of which the Grand Hotel is without a doubt the main draw. Visitors can find a variety of historic stores and eateries in and around its picturesque old ferry dock. And no trip is ever complete without trying its renowned fudge. Also, there's a ton of gorgeous parkland and nature to explore, and popular activities include horse-drawn buggy rides, biking, and hiking. So, what are your thoughts regarding this video? Do let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Until next time.